And nothing changes the Mexican fast food game like quesadillas from Del Taco, extra crispy or well done.
Oh, yeah?
If you aren't eating well done quesadillas from Del.
Yeah. That's always been your thing.
I don't know what you're doing with your life.
Did you have one today?
Oh, I had two.
No.
I had two.
Two different meals or two at once?
Two quesadillas.
Oh, that's nice.
One after the other.
We're both cheese?
Oh, yeah.
What sauce do you put on them?
Del Scorcho.
Yeah.
I used to be a mild guy.
Yeah?
And I've started climbing the ranks.
God, look at you. You threw down two of them?
I'm a big boy.
God, I'm proud of you. I am proud. I had Del last night.
Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't get the quesadilla, though. I had the grilled chicken, not the soft taco, but the burrito.
Ah.
And I put a little chipotle sauce on there. Oh, it was real nice.
Speaking of big boys, what's the outfit you got going on?
Oh, yeah. I'm wearing a holiday onesie. I had a cocktail before we recorded tonight, and I thought, let's get cozy and cocktail and have ourselves a night.
Now, does the back, can you like unbutton the bum?
Yeah.
There's an Adam. Oh, it's a 101.
Boys and girls at home and kids in the gallery, let's go!
Hello, Pack-A-Maniacs, and welcome to another episode of Pack to the Future. I'm your host, Ricky, a.k.a. Mr. eBay. And I am joined by my co-host and partner in crime, Dr. Chad.
Someone called for a doctor?
How you doing, Doc?
It's good to be back in the studio, so I'm good.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has.
Well, on tonight's show, we have got a lot to cover.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be bringing in experts to try and figure out some answers to our patches.
Yes.
We've got hobby news. We've got updates to our PCs. We may get Brother eBay or Papa eBay on the phone. We will see.
Oh.
And more craziness. But before we jump into all of that, Chad, do we have any show announcements?
Yeah, sure. Let's start by reminding people of the usual business, and that is our beloved website at pttfpodcast.com, because this is your one-stop shop for all things that you need packed to the future and in the hobby.
Mm-hmm.
As always, you can listen or watch all of our shows from the website.
Yep.
But the thing that I want to remind people about is where they can find our eBay affiliate link.
Yeah.
Which is the single biggest way people can help promote the show.
Hands down. And you guys are rocking it.
Oh, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Rocking it is perfect, but also an understatement.
Yes. Yes, it is.
It has been glorious. So if you go right up top here on the website, click on sponsor and affiliate links, you will see all of our affiliate links, including a couple of promo codes to get you percentages off of your hobby purchases, like BCW supplies.
Yeah, I know. I've got some BCW supplies on my Christmas list.
And don't forget to use promo code PTTFPOD at checkout for 10% off that one.
Yeah.
Maybe you're due for an update in your Zion case.
You know, people have been blowing up on the Zion cases lately.
I don't get it, man. We had like a full year of nothing.
And
then
it's time.
The time is now.
And hey, you
Maybe
can
it's
never
John
have
Cena.
enough. Yeah, you can. The last time is now.
Is now. That's, people have really bought into that mantra. And they're like, I know where I could apply this to Zion cases with Back to the Future.
We missed an opportunity. We should have made shirts that said the last time is down on the back, said Zion cases 2025 with our code.
Because if you use that code PACK, that was just PACK, you get 10% off your order.
Yes.
But the eBay, Ricky, you are Mr. eBay is what people call it.
That's what they call me in the streets.
And one of the reasons they do that is because of this affiliate link.
Yeah.
So what you do is you go log into your eBay on your web browser.
Yes.
Or your phone browser.
Of note.
You go over to pttfpodcast.com. You click this eBay affiliate link. See right here where it says visit for those of you watching on the YouTube?
Oh, yeah.
You click on that, and then everything that you purchase in the next 24 hours, no extra cost to these guys and gals.
Nothing to you.
But to us, very meaningful.
Yes. A few shekels.
Great
thrown our way.
success. Great success.
And we give that back to you,
Oh,
which we were going to cover here in a minute.
I think we should do it now.
All right.
Because this is super exciting.
Yeah.
So let me do some things here on the clicking. So we're going to do this. Ricky, we decided amongst the two here of the executive committee of this show,
Yeah. We've come to a decision.
we've come to a decision that every month we are going to take a handful of lucky winners who have purchased cards through the eBay affiliate link.
All you got to do is purchase.
And, I think at first we said we're going to give a random winner a $20 gift card. We're going to bump it up to $25.
Yeah.
Each week we select a winner to represent that week. At the end of the month, we take the weekly winners, we pick a winner.
And they go into a fatal 4-way.
They do. Now, here's the thing.
But not the kind that Tim enters. These
No.
are kinds where you can win.
This is a great fatal 4-way
Yes.
because we have already had someone reach out to us and said, hey, I won the weekly. I don't need the monthly prize if I win it. So it got us thinking, you know what? The stakes probably aren't high enough.
Yeah.
So if someone wins the
Yes.
monthly and they decide to defer,
Yes.
then we are not only going to roll it over, but we are going to double that month's value.
What?
Now, this could be problematic if everyone
This could
if
be a
everyone
real
pushes
problem.
to the end of the year.
If no one accepts this card, we could be in big trouble. This is kind of like a Beast Games type scenario.
Yeah, it is. Except we don't have like billions.
No, you could bankrupt us very quickly. But we're going to give it a shot.
Yeah, the show could be in trouble. But
This could get crazy.
so if the winner of November, just to give the example here, for those of you who are not mathematically inclined and don't have an abacus, perhaps
Yeah.
in your studio, winner of this month, the inaugural, defers. That means we double it, $50 going to December plus $25 from December into an eBay gift card delivered to you.
Dude, what are you waiting for? Start smashing that eBay buy button.
That's all you got to do.
Buy it now, baby. Buy it now.
Now, Ricky, we missed last week's show because I was out of town. I was at my second home in Disneyland,
Yes, you were.
which I love so much.
I was so jealous.
And maybe someday down the road there will be more Disney news. And if there is more, which we're not going to talk about on this show,
No.
I don't
I
want
won't
to talk about.
I won't say anything.
You will be a part of this
Done. Oh, I'd love it. I love it. Well, and yeah.
out of no cost, just out of the things.
That is so kind. And boy, you had some big boy meetings. That's all I'll say.
Yeah,
Big boy meetings.
yeah, that was fun and unexpected and a long time coming. However,
You're so
we missed
nervous.
last week, so we have 2 names to draw out of the eBay affiliate link purchases.
Let's do it.
Should we do it now?
Yeah.
I think I've got them somewhere here.
Okay.
Let's see if I can show them. So I'm going to share the screen here on the YouTube.
I love it. Check
And,
us out, YouTube, Pack to the Future podcast. You can catch our shows live when we decide to make them live. And you can always catch our shows after we've recorded them in our live.
Now, I think we were going to try and do it live tonight.
We debated it,
And the issue is that we got a guest who's going to be coming on here at some point shortly.
and we don't know when.
And we don't know when. Well, we do know. It's right after the Pacers game. So we'll let you guys figure it out.
Yeah.
After we have a recently retired, very famous podcaster who's going to be coming on our show
Yeah.
after an Indiana Pacers game. It's a mystery, and I know I didn't give you much,
So
but you
big-
might be able to figure it out.
Yeah.
Here's some eBay purchases. So, Ricky, we had 39 over the last 2 weeks.
Dude, that is insane. You guys are the best.
They're rocking it.
And it just helps us give back to you guys. We have Secret
It makes
Santa
us so
coming up. We're
excited.
going to talk about.
Oh,
We've got a lot of them this year. We're going to need to be picking up some good stuff.
Yes.
So that's what these kinds of funds go towards. All given back to you guys.
Smart man. All right. So, can you see that at all? Maybe I should try and enlarge this just a little bit there. Does that help at all?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll read them off.
Yeah, read them off for me.
So, we have some Salvador Perez. We have a couple of Salvador Perez entries.
All right.
I don't think I want to go through all of them because that'll take the entire hour of the
No,
show
if
because
you
you guys
see-
are so great.
It's good enough that someone can read it if they're just watching it on YouTube. I've got a busy screen with all of our information on videos and stuff. So
Okay.
you can keep it up. And if you just want to highlight one or two of them that you see that look pretty cool.
How about a 2018 top Shohei Ohtani rookie card, Mike Trout, Throwback Thursday?
Dude.
Or a Bob Gibson die cut from 2004 Donruss?
If you don't like it numbered to 55, how about if it's numbered to 45?
By God. How about this one? A 1965 Yogi Berra PSA 8. That's a big card.
I'm a big fan of Yogi Berra. In fact, I purchased an Yogi Berra auto card from Timmy Actually, I think he gifted it to me. It's one of those he was going to throw in the trash can.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah. That sounds about right. We have some great stuff. We've got another Bowman Chrome U, Jaden Greathouse Black Refractor. We've had a couple Bowman Chrome U's pop up.
These are some incredible cards. I'd love to see photos of these somewhere. I hope someone sends them to us.
How about this one? I really hope for a photo of this one. 2017 Prism. TJ Watt. Gold vinyl Prism rookie numbered to 5, BGS 95.
And he just surpassed his brother.
That is a massive,
He's the
massive card.
He's the biggest sacker in the Watts family, if I'm not mistaken.
And for growing up in the area of you and I watching football over the last decade and a half or 2 decades,
That's a
saying
big deal.
man.
That's a big deal. That's a huge card.
That is an absolute massive guy's card. Massive card. You know, you're a big defensive player, defensive end collector.
Yeah.
Hutchinson
Yeah.
won you a game last week.
Dude, I was wearing his jersey. I was
Were you?
wearing the black Hutchinson jersey.
No kidding.
Came right off. Right off. I was shirtless the rest of the afternoon.
Waved around your head.
Oh, 100%.
Like a helicopter.
100%.
I played that music video song for Sarah for the first time this last week. She'd never heard of it.
Really?
I was singing it for some reason.
I think it was like
I was after the Utes game. I was singing it. That's what it was.
Well,
All right.
it's a classic.
It is a classic. All right, Ricky, let's get these beautiful cards on over to our randomizer. Ricky, in the past, you have been the person to tell us just how many times we're going to be randomizing. So first, we are going to be picking 2 cards of this group to represent the final 2 slots of November. Ricky, why don't you tell me how many times we're going to be randomizing this thing?
5 times.
5 times. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, let's do it. So I have pre-entered all of these names in here.
Okay.
You can see them all here.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Let's do randomize once. And we're going to be looking for the top 2. There's 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. And here we go. So the top, do you want to do top 2 or you want to do top bottom? Or you want to pick number 1 and one other number? What do you want to do?
We've already said top 2.
Let's do it. So the top 2 entries are going to be the 2004 Donruss Elite Bob Gibson out of 55, not the 45.
Not the 45.
I'm glad that you highlighted both of them.
Yeah.
The Aspirations die cut. And then the second one is 2023-24 because that's how that reads. Mosaic. I don't know who this is. Olivier Maxence Prosper. I think I butchered that name. Rookie, purple rookie, number 299 for the Mavericks. Okay. I don't know that card.
Yeah. And you need to watch that language.
It was a tough one for me. I appreciate your patience in that. But those 2 are going to be entered into the monthly finale, which we have right now.
Yeah.
So the entries for this, just as a reminder, we have 2 that have been claimed by Kevin Cormier. So we appreciate those. Both of those were the Skylar Diggins cards. We have Mike from Detroit, who was the carryover from the month previous. I forget which card he purchased, but he's the one who kind of started this whole thing off. And now we have the 2 new entries. So we have 5 for a $25 eBay gift card. Correct?
Yep.
How many times are we doing this one?
3.
Whoever is on top shall winneth thy money.
Should they not decline it?
Number 1. Number 2. Are you ready for number 3?
Yeah.
Here we go. And the winner,
Who is it?
I don't know. 2023-24 Mosaic. Olivier Maxence Prosper, rookie, purple rookie, 60 of 99, Dallas Mavericks. You win. $25 eBay gift card.
$25, baby.
So you've got, what, a week? 2 weeks? I don't
Yeah.
know. Claim it. Claim it
Yes.
during
Yes.
December.
That's fine. No, you've got 1 month. You got December
Got December
to claim it. However, big stipulation here. The money only doubles if someone actively reaches out and declines.
Yeah.
If you don't respond, if we can't give you free eBay bucks, we're not doubling the amount. That could get real ugly real fast.
Pack to the Future on Instagram or Pack to the Future podcast at gmail.com. All right. Well, congratulations.
Oh, well done. Very well done.
All right.
And thank you guys again. That is a huge help to us.
That is fantastic.
All right. Well, are we ready for our
Well,
next?
the Pacers game is over, yet our guest has yet to quite sign in.
Interesting.
Oh, and we've got someone in the lobby here.
Oh.
So here's my thought for this next segment, which is actually going to be segment number 1 of this episode. I have purchased a patch.
You have.
I want to show off the patch. I want to describe the patch. And the patch I have personally verified
Oh.
is game worn.
Oh. You've done some pre-work.
It's game used.
Game used.
I did not rely upon you.
Game used.
So I want to bring in someone who might just be able to tell me where this thing is game used from.
Game used.
So let's go ahead and welcome on in. Hey, Kyle, how about this? We're going to try something a little bit different here. And I'm bringing Kyle into the studio for those of you watching here on the YouTube, but I'm going to set him up so he knows what he's listening to. We are mid-show. We are right into our segment where we are going to be discussing the patch card that I purchased.
Game used.
First of all, you just joined us, Kyle, after watching the Pacers. I had the Pacers pulled up on my Gamecast, and I'm sorry to report that it does not appear the Pacers grabbed their 3rd win of the season. And it was pretty close, but they didn't seem to pull it.
No, it is a win, though. It's a competitive game. We keep that top 5 draft pick alive, and everybody's happy.
So would you call this a moral victory?
This is a moral victory.
That's brutal. Those are no fun. I tried to go through those with the Jazz for a little while, but just couldn't do it. Well, Kyle, I know that you are freshly retired from podcasting, so I appreciate, I tried to get you on the show last week, and then Ricky's like, hey, we can't really make it work, so I appreciate you coming on this week. I have a conundrum, and I needed a specialist, and so I appreciate you coming on to help me.
Definitely.
So here's what I have, Kyle. I made a purchase just over a week ago, and I'm going to pull this up on the screen for people to see, I think. The purchase is one of something that I think you will be very familiar with. It is actually my first basketball card purchase in quite some time, and happens to be a silhouette, a jumbo patch of Mr. Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
So I sent this photo over to you, I think at some point. And Kyle, ultimately what I'm hoping you can help guide us through is how you go through trying to identify where a patch came from. Ricky and I tried to do this a couple of weeks ago with my Peyton Manning patch. And I think we gave people some useful insight, but you're the man when it comes to this. So I want to know 2 things from you. Number 1, what you think of the patch and the player. And number 2, what are the steps that you go through in trying to identify where this thing might have come from? So I'd turn it over to you a little bit. What are your thoughts?
Okay, so patch and player here. I love the jumbo logo, man. Like, I'm all about that. I thought I just bought a big logo, man. That one is definitely bigger. So congratulations on that. Size matters. As far as Rudy Gobert, I'm not a big Rudy fan, but I know, like honestly, I know he did a lot of great things for Utah. I know he seems like a legitimately good guy. I just am not a Rudy Gobert fan. But nothing. I don't want to discourage you from buying Rudy Gobert cards, though.
Yeah, and I appreciate everything you've said. You have heard me speak before, where perhaps I have leaned into some of the things you have mentioned about my previous Utah Jazz buying techniques, and it has swayed me. So I think I'm hearing you very cautiously there. Yeah, the Rudy Gobert was interesting to me. He was one that I did collect with Donovan Mitchell.
Mm-hmm. I'd argue he's maybe top 4, top 5 best Jazz players, maybe top 10. We haven't had a ton of great players, especially in our lifetime. And so he's a big deal to us. And to Kyle's point, like, let's also remember he had moments where he cried because he couldn't get into the All-Star game. And it was a genuine, heartfelt moment, I felt, that he really just wanted to achieve that, And so he's had moments that, in my opinion, endear me to him, but other moments where he's kind of a little baby.
Sure.
I
think, and you say we as Jazz fans, you mean you.
Correct.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're not a Jazz fan right now.
No.
What about that? Didn't I send you a picture the other day of a fan holding a sign that said "Once a Jazz fan, always a Jazz fan" or something like that?
You did. And I tried to place the timing of that photo. And I saw that the girl who was holding that, I think was wearing a number 40 purple or blue Jazz jersey with the original Jazz note. And I think the person who I could tie that to was Jeremy Evans,
Yeah.
the former dunk contest
So
winner,
there's
I
like
believe.
3 of those jerseys, and he owns the other 2.
I think you're probably right. And what it just made me think is, that girl's probably holding up that sign during primetime Jazz viewing. And, I think she's probably had a few rough years since that photo was taken and had some harsh reality for her that I don't think her sign necessarily holds true.
Possibly.
So,
I don't want to derail things here, but I do want to say that, well, I'll just say I don't like watching Rudy Gobert, and I just feel like he gets played off the floor in the playoffs, which for being, so important defensively, it just goes to show that, like, yeah, you got to get stops, but you also have to score buckets in today's NBA. But anyway, that's enough Rudy bashing, I suppose.
you're not wrong.
Right.
But all Rudy bashing aside, this patch, even though just not too long ago we talked about our Wax Museum patch pyramid, I didn't put the logo man at the top. But I do have a silhouette save search, and I've had it ever since we covered the product with Sarah, a month or 2 ago.
Right.
And when this popped up, it was an eBay purchase for a buy it now, and I immediately, I sent an offer and bought it immediately. So Kyle,
It's a cool card. I dig it, man.
it is cool, but something stands out. It is a jumbo patch, and very clearly, in my opinion, Kyle, this did not come from a jersey.
Correct.
How do you identify where this thing would come from?
Okay, so the first thing is kind of knowing the manufacturer eras, right? So Adidas had jerseys. I don't know technically when Adidas started, but Adidas was there through from the start of the Panini era for sure, and even well before that. We're talking mid 2000s. So Adidas was there, and until 2016, 2017, that was the last season with Adidas, and then the Nike stuff started in 2017, 2018. And you can typically tell, like, the Adidas patches are chunkier, right? They are more stitched, whereas Nikes are more like they're kind of pressed on. So that's kind of the good place to start. You can kind of place it by era with that, and then also what team the player is playing for. So we know Rudy was with the Jazz until, I don't know, when was it, like 28? No, he would have been there during the pandemic. So early 2020s, right? So we know for sure it's before that, but I'm going to say that this is probably also before 2017, 2018, because this looks like an Adidas era patch. If you look even at the Jumbo Logo Man on the Nike warm-ups, they're more like pressed on. Even though they might have the design of stitching in there, it's more like they're more pressed on. So I would say that this definitely predates 2017, 2018. And then I would go on Getty Images and just type in like Utah Jazz warm-up 2017. And it'll show you, it won't necessarily pull up pictures of warm-ups, but it'll be like the team warming up before the game. Or sometimes you'll have to type in like Utah Jazz before the game or Utah Jazz anthem, because they'll wear this stuff during the national anthem. So after doing that for so long, you'll see that teams have kind of standard warm-ups, like the same warm-ups that the Jazz wore. There was a Blazers version, there was a Timberwolves version, there was a Nuggets version. So once you've done this for so many players, you can kind of start placing things in a certain time frame. So like these, I think these are from primarily jackets that were either 2015, 2016, or 2016, 2017. I can't tell you the exact style. It does look like there might be some gray fabric around it in that top right corner. Does it look gray in person? It does on my monitor.
It does, yes. Yes, it does.
So it's most likely a jacket with a logo man of that size. They did something that they actually did in the 80s as well. On the bottom corner of the warm-ups, there was a huge logo man piece, and they kind of brought that back towards the end of the Adidas era. So that would be my guess.
That would be sick.
That knowledge, even starting with the Adidas, is not something that we covered. With the Peyton Manning, very different scenario and very clearly on a jersey, but wouldn't have crossed my mind.
Yeah.
But dissected it immediately, and everything about that tends to make sense. Now, Kyle, you led me on to Getty Images when I was trying to discover the Peyton Manning. This makes complete sense to me as I pull it up just very quickly as we're recording here. I could see where that would be a very fruitful endeavor of trying to locate this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the only other piece that I had with this that threw me off just a little bit was the numbering of this card. Now, admittedly, I'm going to ask you this as someone who has, just from listening to you, looked at quite a few silhouette searches. This card is numbered to 49.
I was going to ask the same question.
I don't know if all 49 of these are the jumbo logo man, but to me that seemed odd initially. And without having done any other research, have you seen instances like this with this high of numbering in these jumbo logo?
That is the highest numbered one that I've seen for somebody, and that doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. I would advise people just to be cautious, though, because I'm starting to see some very questionable silhouette stuff show up for auction. I don't want to raise any alarm for this one necessarily, because, like we said, this one kind of matches the time. Like, the pieces are there to where it makes sense, right? Sure. The rest of the 49, though, have been all different pieces. In fact, I actually offered on an Adidas logo that was like screen printed onto black fabric because I figured out it was from a Black History Month shirt for Rudy Gobert. So I offered on it. I didn't win it, but there's all different pieces in there. So some players have this kind of stuff. We would kind of hope that there's a piece out there that has the feet, right? That would probably make you feel a little bit better about it. Not that, once again, I'm not raising any suspicion about this. But I would advise people, like, going forward, be very cautious with silhouette. Watch some breaks, right? Look at some of the videos that I've made earlier about silhouette. Like, I was pulling those screen caps from breaks. So I wanted to give people an idea and some context for when this product came out, because I knew later on there would be like, it's going to be the wild, wild west with silhouette, especially like the big name players. So Rudy's probably safe, but the big name players, be very cautious about that.
Okay.
Awesome.
That makes perfect sense. Well, Kyle, we don't want to keep you too late. We're recording the day before Thanksgiving. You just watched a Pacers game and you just retired. So before we give you a chance to promote anything, I want you to enjoy your Thanksgiving. I want you to make sure you turn on your YouTube tomorrow night. There's some people who want to say hi to you, and we appreciate you coming on the show. So before we let you go, you want to promote your YouTube channel now?
Yeah. I don't even know like the URL, so I guess I'm brand new to this, but just search for Wax Museum Podcast on YouTube. I've already been putting out 3 videos a month for a while now. It's a mix of card show recaps when I do go, mail, and then I try to do some relic sourcing videos like this as well. So actually in the last couple days, I made another silhouette video that I think will come out in the next week, and then I've got a Leaf Steph Curry warm-up pants video that that'll come out whenever I need a video, so it could be a couple weeks from now. So that's stuff I've been working on this week, and I hope people give it a chance, and I hope people enjoy it.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Kyle, your YouTube stuff has been very well curated. I certainly enjoy it, and I know other people do as well. Kyle, thanks for jumping on, man. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
All right.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Thanks, guys.
man.
You too.
Okay, we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Boy, it's amazing. Like, guys, and I know he has just retired, but you can still catch his podcast, the previous episodes, where you can find podcasts. And just in 15 minutes, he showed you why you should be listening to that podcast and checking out his YouTube.
And it was wild. I sent him a photo of this card last week, and I said, hey, here's the general idea of what I want to do. And I knew with Kyle, you don't got to give him anything else. If I go to talk to someone else about medical stuff or ghost stuff, I usually don't do a sports cars because there isn't much going on upstairs here. But usually I like to be able to prepare for things, right? I knew with Kyle, he didn't need it. Nope. And of course comes on, delivers bangers within a few minutes.
Oh, yeah.
For those of you who have enjoyed listening to Wax Museum Kyle's podcast, by the time this comes out on podcast airwaves, go check out our YouTube Back to the Future podcast. There's a little tribute with a little surprise there at the end. I think everyone will enjoy. So that will be coming out actually on Thanksgiving.
Hell yeah. Oh, that's perfect.
That one's a little bit nicer because I have time to hydrate myself with
Yeah.
a beverage. Now, we're going to move into our news segment here of segment 2.
Yes.
And Ricky, we're going to start with some non-card news so I can catch you up very briefly on my trip to Mineral Wells, Texas
Yes.
from a couple weeks ago.
I can't believe I just walked into your house.
And you know what? There's a point in Home Alone, we're in Christmas theme.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking Home Alone movie. Kevin McAllister at the beginning of the movie goes downstairs in his furnace, and he's pretty terrified. He's pretty terrified of the robbers outside he can hear. But towards the end of the movie, he starts to regain some of his confidence and his swagger. And one thing that he says is, I'm not afraid anymore. And you know what?
Yeah.
I went into Mineral Wells, Texas. I went in with my ghost hunting crew.
Yeah.
Papa Doc, Dr. Jason, and Miss Jamie. And we investigated the Hill House for 2 nights, where formerly known as TOBY, I'm going to be short with this.
Yeah, you're good.
And you know what? We went in there, and I called him out.
Oh?
And he didn't show up. We got all sorts of other voices and sounds, but you know what? There's no Toby. And Toby wasn't there. And I think he's gone. We put on our holy oil after we left the house. We did a sage cleansing after we left that home. And I feel very confident that Toby, that I'm not afraid anymore.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think we're good. Boy, it only took you like 2 minutes to find that.
Well, someone took off Dr. Ghost Hunter's theme, which would have been perfect.
Anyway, Ricky, that is not the point of this story.
Okay.
There is a taco truck on the side of the road of Mineral Wells. If you've never been to Mineral Wells, you don't need to. It is small, but they do have a taco truck that had 4.5 or more stars, which
How many reviewers, though?
there were a lot.
Okay.
And that you heard me talk about the taco cart in LA on the way home from the Dodger game. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
So in between night 1, night 2 investigation, I'm like, hey,
We've always called you Taco Chad.
you have. You have. In between, as opposed to hitting up Popeyes or McDonald's, right? Let's go to this taco truck.
Uh-huh.
So I ordered myself 3 little street tacos. They were delicious. I ate the first couple. They were great. Now with it comes in like the little school lunch, little tray thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Like what a corn dog would come in at the mall.
Mhm.
Or maybe Sparrow would try and slide a big old piece of cheese in there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how to explain that, but
It's like a little paper tray
yeah.
type thing with edges that roll up.
Yeah.
So inside of there, they also had a few grilled onions and a pepper that was sliced in half. Now, in between taco 2 and 3, I just grabbed one of the ends. I'm like, oh, this looks good. Finally a vegetable.
Yeah.
Let me get it. And it was right next to that pepper. And I think it had a little seed on that pepper, Ricky.
Oh, no.
And I ate it, and immediately my throat closed up. And I was like, Jason looks at me. He's like, oh my God, are you okay? He hands me his Diet Coke. Now, here's what you got to know about my friend Jason. He is a ghost hunter. This man loves Diet Coke.
Loves it.
I mean, he drinks like 20 of them a day. He doesn't give up his Diet Coke.
Uh-uh.
He didn't even ask me if I needed it. He just gave it to me. Drank the Diet Coke. Tears coming down my face, steam coming out of my ears. My face is a different shade of purple than you've ever seen it before in your life, I can assure you. The Diet Coke saved my life. Finally, things calmed down.
Yeah.
Regained my sanity. People were driving by. I was right by the street. Some people were even like slowing down, kind of looking at me because of the scene that was being created by my death experience.
Right. They saw a cartoon running show going on outside.
They did. And, people were still driving in to the taco cart place. There was like another little cart right next to it that was selling like ice cream and snow cones is what they promoted. No one was really going to that, but people were driving by. People were seeing me like it was a scene. So I'm like, I'm going to eat this third taco. So I go and eat the third taco and I'm like, God, that was great. Like I did a little run the day before. I'm like, but I'm not fully satiated. And all that was left in my tray was that little pepper.
You're an idiot.
And, the pepper was cut in half so I could see the seeds on the bottom, sticking out. Up top towards it's not the apex of the pepper, but up top of the pepper.
The butthole.
No. No. Towards the stem.
Oh, the stem.
We're using big words.
Yeah, big boy words.
you cut it in half and like sometimes the overlap of the peppers there. So I couldn't see what was underneath it, but I'm like, it looked grilled to perfection. So I'm just going to take a nibble of the outside of it to get that flavor. Like warm me up a little bit, get me going for the investigation.
I'll bet it warmed you up.
As I take a bite, I hear Jason say, "Oh no." He had seen the underside, what I couldn't see, was full of seeds.
Oh.
And they got into my face, and immediately the entire left side of my face goes completely numb. My left arm starts to tingle, and I just start crying. I like drool the thing out into a napkin, trying to not look like a complete idiot.
What?
I thought I was going to die. I literally thought I was going to die. At this
Toby
point,
almost took you.
I'm looking for ice. I'm looking for water. I hear my dad say, ice cream. There's the ice cream truck next door that no one was at. So I go running. I literally ran over there. I go up there. The sweetest lady you've ever met before in your life is working this thing. They've got a menu with 50 items. All I need is something with ice. That's it. That's all I need. And I get up there. I'm like, ice cream, please. Just any ice cream. And I just hand her a $10 bill. There was very clearly a language barrier.
No.
And I didn't know how to get around it. And it's just getting worse. Like, whole face is numb.
You probably weren't talking the clearest to begin with.
She probably thought I was having a stroke.
Yeah.
And I see on the menu snow cone, and it said pina colada. I'm like, pina colada snow cone, please. Thank you. She takes a second. She smiles. She says, no colada. Apparently, there were two separate flavors, the pina and the colada.
Oh, what?
Honestly, I just think to myself, I don't care. I'm like, it is fine. Pina, great. Just give me some ice. Just give me ice. That's literally all I need.
Have you ever had a pina colada without the colada?
She very happily takes my money, puts in the cash register. She then walks over and starts grabbing handfuls of ice cubes because they don't have it crushed yet. All I could think is, I would pay you as much money as I have in my life just to go stick my face in this ice tray right now.
And that's not what you needed. You needed the ice cream. You needed dairy.
And so it takes her what feels like eternity.
Oh, my God.
And they haven't had any customers since they were there. So she's trying to like top this
Do a
snow
good job
cone.
for you.
She was. And she did a great job.
God.
But all the meanwhile, I almost died in a little gravel drive pit off the side of the one street that's in Mineral Wells, Texas.
How insulted was she when she saw what you did with that snow cone?
I felt bad, and like I was trying to be so nice and respectful because she didn't have any customers, and I'm just, I'm battling with myself. It was just such a hot mess. Jason took a photo of me at one point. Like, look at my left eye, how swollen it is, and the tears coming out.
Dude, that's not...
That's not normal.
No.
I wonder, can people see this if I show it to them? I don't know.
Oh, my God.
There's very clearly some neurological issues going on. The tears were there. So anyway, I got the snow cone. I ate it. I devoured it. I came out alive. I thought you might enjoy that story. And that was my news update, Ricky.
Oh, that is amazing.
From Mineral Wells, Texas.
That is absolutely, positively the best.
So don't eat the peppers. I found them on Facebook.
Really?
The taco truck.
Okay.
And they had a photo of one of their trays. And they have no one liking their photos. Fortunately, there were a lot of people buying. Maybe it's just not a big internet community out there in Mineral Wells.
That could be.
So I commented, I said, what do you use for your peppers? Do you know that it almost killed me? It was delicious, but I almost died. And that was a couple, 10 days ago, I think. And they haven't quite responded. So anyway, I'll keep you posted.
Oh.
All right.
Those poor people getting harassed by the gringo that thinks he's going to eat peppers.
I know.
All
right.
Let's get into some hobby news.
Let's do it.
They just released, and you by the time you're hearing this, it is too late for you, but you can find it on eBay. Topps now released a dual Ohtani Judge card, as both Ohtani and Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge were named to their respective league MVPs. Shohei with the NL, Judge with the AL. It is the first time in baseball's history that the AL and NL MVPs repeated.
Oh, how about that?
Isn't
First
that
time
something?
ever?
Yep. Isn't that amazing? So
That is.
that's what this is meant to like kind of commemorate. You could have gotten, and you can still find on eBay specific one-off cards for each player. But why this was such a big deal, for $12, you could order this card, and they gave out to one lucky buyer a 1-of-1 dual autographed dual patch.
Wow.
How insane is that?
And inscribed 2025 AL MVP.
Inscribed AL and NL MVP. My only issue with this, why didn't you have him put back-to-back or 24 MVP too?
That looks really cool, though. That is a really, really cool card.
Really, really cool. You can also get autographs with the inscriptions and patches in one-of-ones of each individual player. It was a real big chase, and you can still find a lot of those cards on eBay for about the price that the base cards were selling, about $12.
Very cool.
I'm not a huge Topps Now guy. Occasionally, it makes sense. Joe Hendry gets RKO'd out of nowhere. Makes sense. This makes sense. Did you pick up any of these cards?
I didn't pick up any of these, but I did buy the Dodgers World Series champion, like commemorative. They had a set of Topps Now that also had the possibility, I think, of some autographs or maybe even a base in there.
All right.
And so that has not yet shipped, but I do have one of those coming.
That'll be exciting.
Topps Now, like you said, occasionally puts out a banger.
Yeah, and if it's your team, and if it's an important thing about your team, like I'm not against buying Topps Now. Like, it makes sense in certain situations, and to always roll the dice. You never know if you're going to get one of those bangers.
Right. And to the audience and to you, Ricky, for reading this, I apologize. I had this pulled up as part of our news when I was planning on recording before, and then I decided to go out of town. So that's why we're a little delayed.
And then I bumped us, yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah, no, I think it's still worth covering. I think it's a cool piece, and I haven't seen anything that says that 1-of-1's been hit yet, or we know where it is. So it'll be interesting to see if it comes to fruition and what happens with it.
All right, Ricky, let's move on to the last piece of hobby news. And this one's going to be a little bit of a deviation from our normal news story. What I wanted to cover is that the Fanatics Premier Auction, which is a monthly auction, ended just a week or two ago.
Yeah.
And I simply wanted to highlight a few of the big cards. You know, we've done that in distant past episodes, but there's some really cool ones in here that I think would be fun to cover.
Hell yeah.
How are we looking on time right
now? We got about 15 minutes.
Until the hour mark?
Yep.
Till the Ricky hour?
Till we're cooked.
Okay, so why don't we spend 5 or 10 minutes? We'll highlight a couple of key cards on here.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm also good bumping next segment to next week.
Love it. Okay.
So I'm just saying.
I love it. I love it because
pressure.
we haven't
and I think
told
it's still
people
timely.
what it's going to be.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be okay.
I think it'll be timely.
All right, so we will finish up with review of this Fanatics Premier Auction. Ricky, there's good stuff in here. I also want this to be a little bit of a test. Ricky and I have talked behind the scenes, and I've had an incredibly busy last 2 months of life, and so we just haven't done this. However, Ricky and I are toying with the idea, let's just tell people, of doing a WWE-themed auction recap card show where we highlight the cards, but Ricky tells stories of the WWE wrestlers behind the card.
And we'd also have to highlight classic WWE matches that I would assign as homework to watch on Peacock. No, not really, but I'm just saying it may expand beyond cards into history of wrestling.
Let's see if anyone listens to it.
Fair.
But I like where you're headed.
But what, do you guys want that?
That's what we're going for. That's what we're going for, and that's what I want to find out through this.
Yes.
So, of course, hit us up either on Instagram or on the YouTube comments below. Okay, Ricky, let's go through a few of these. In the very first one, I sorted by highest price. These are not going to be cards you and I buy, but they're cool cards that we don't typically cover.
Yes, they're pictures they're cards that we would take photos with us next to them at a card show.
Exactly. And I'm happy to drive this, but stop me at any point, my man. Kabooms are out of control. Now, I told you guys this, of those of you who are listening to Football Fridays, as I did these auction recap, and then I just ran out of time on Fridays, but they will come back in the future. The prices of kabooms, especially golds and greens, are so astronomically high. Ricky, I'm actually happy that I sold my Von Miller gold. I was expecting to get about $1,500 for that card. It went for over $3,500, which is just stupid for that card.
Well, it is. It also makes me wonder, If Panini holds out and doesn't sell to Fanatics, that's going to increase the price of those cards because they won't continue to be made. But if Fanatics buys, they can continue to produce them. Which would you prefer? Set it in stone and have any kabooms you have continue to climb in value, or keep making your favorite players?
No, set them in stone. Stop it.
I agree.
Because part of the reason that I've fallen a little bit off the kabooms, they are being so overproduced right now. And the non-numbered ones, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't turn around and throw a stone without hitting one. And Panini knows it.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. The weird thing is, though, is they are still like holding insane value. Like
The numbered ones are.
correct.
I just don't see how long-term the mass-produced, non-numbered kabooms can continue to hold value. I just don't see how that's going to happen.
Yeah.
We're not a market show, but I don't see how it's going to happen. So anyway, it doesn't surprise me that the very top card here for over $500,000 is a 2021 Absolute Kaboom Green Tom Brady 101.
It's insane.
But here's the card I want to highlight. This one sold for $420,000. This is a 2024 Flawless dual logo man. LeBron James, Luka Doncic. Look at this. Game used.
Game used.
That is a pretty sweet card, both of which are wearing a Lakers uniform. That is a big boy card. Do you think I could show it on the screen to actually demonstrate this?
It is a huge
I did it.
card. Man, I'm going
What's
to
going
probably
on?
get murdered.
No,
I
what's
don't
going on?
understand the Luka craze. I still don't understand it.
Oh, wow.
His career is going to pass, and I don't understand it. I don't understand the value.
Finish that last sentence.
He's
career's
not
going to pass.
and he's not LeBron James. He's not Michael Jordan. He's not going to be one of the greatest basketball players of all time.
Why? As defined by what? Titles?
Championships, points. I don't think he's as talented as LeBron James, as Michael Jordan.
Now, points-wise, I was listening to Chris.
No
House of
defense.
Jordans.
Won't play a lick of defense.
He was talking about his points per game currently, which you could expect to decline with time as he gets older. But currently, I could have sworn he said he was top 4 all-time in points per game.
Average points per game. Okay, that just means he shoots the ball a ton, plays no defense. That's not a great. You think Jordan just threw the ball up and didn't play any defense? Even LeBron plays a little.
It does
defense.
not take into account his defense.
Yeah,
that is true.
I think he sucks. I don't care. I think people in Dallas are crazy. Like, you got Cooper Flag. Get over it.
All right, man.
Yeah, I don't see it for 420,000. I mean, I get it. He's been selling. I sold my biggest card was a Luka. I just think that anyone that owns
What
a Luka.
about Junkbox Luka? He doesn't hold a place in your heart?
No, all I'm saying is you just do not want to be the one without a chair, aka holding a Luka Doncic card when this music stops, because he sucks. There, I said it. By comparison, he is not one of these players you should be going after. I stand by that.
How much of the Del Scorcho did you put on that quesadilla today?
Dude, I'm telling you.
Is the fire burning?
He is overrated. He's fat. He plays no defense.
Yeah, you're entitled to it, my man.
Yeah. Prove me wrong.
I don't think you're right, but okay. Man, did he say something about your mama or what? What happened?
No, I just want to save people from making bad buys.
Well, this auction already ended, though.
I know. And that guy needs to sell it immediately.
That's why we need to go Back to the Future.
Exactly.
See, we've been teeing up the show name for these last 5 years.
Exactly.
Okay. Very good. Wow. Well, after that, let's go on. There's a couple other big ones that I wanted to highlight. How about this Topps Definitive Collection? Framed red Shohei Ohtani. 1/1 auto. And then we also have a little inscription here on the side. What do you think about that when you see the little Japanese characters on the side of these cards?
It's cool. It's different.
And kanji is what they say.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, if it was a language I spoke or wrote, maybe
Sure.
it'd be a little more meaningful. Otherwise, it's just kind of cool because he is, it's his native language. I think that's kind of neat. But I don't like it in that, it's not something that you could read where it says "Go Dodgers" clearly or whatever. You'd have to know what that says.
Okay. Yeah, fair
Do we
enough.
know?
We're getting a lot of cards that are over $250,000. We see another Shohei currently top of mind for a lot of people winning his second World Series. How about Connor McDavid, a hockey card coming in at $264,000? The Cup.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
that's a big one. The Cup makes great cards. You and I have explored these. We've never purchased any, but another good looking one.
Right.
Ricky, this is the last one that I ran through initially. I think this card is the coolest card I've seen in quite some time. It's from Eminence. It is basketball. It is a triple championship tag. All LeBron James. Up top, number 16, and then we have 17 and 17 down below. This card is numbered to 3. Now, we've got a caption on the side that talks about this. These are all game-worn coming out of Eminence. Eminence Basketball highlights a lot of game-worn product. Eminence Football does not. Now, some of the rookies with Eminence Football do, in fact, have game-worn and player-worn jerseys, but most of the vets do not come with game-used stuff in football. So here it says that, where is it? Okay. When LeBron James signed with the Los Angeles Lakers in July 2018, the franchise had won 16 NBA championships, hence the number 16 on the very top, 16 for the gold championship tag label. With James at the helm, they added another in 2020. That meant an updated championship tag, in which case you see the number 17 in the middle. The 2024-2025 Panini Eminence Triple Championship tags, LeBron James charts the championship and the transition from one tag to the next. The out of 3 card is also a time capsule of sorts for the Kings' tenure in LA. All 3 tags were taken from game-worn uniforms. This is one of the highest end of the highest end. I think this is the coolest card I've seen in quite some time. And frankly, I was shocked that it came in at only $160,000 compared to all the others.
That's my point. I'd rather have this than the Luka. No question.
I agree. When we did our pyramid, these championship tags I put up there, and I think I even put them higher than the logo, man.
I agree. No, they're a huge deal.
I'm vibing with these. All right. Well, that's the last one I wanted to highlight. Do you want to go through any more? How are we looking?
We're good. I think we got about 5 minutes, but
yeah, we can wrap it up. It can be hard for people to not visually be able to see this. But anyway, those are some of the bangers, mostly, almost predominantly highlighted by basketball.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Shohei. Basketball and Shohei.
Basketball and Shohei. I completely agree.
Oh, man. All right. Well, did we even cover the fact that, or do we want to save SS?
Oh,
We got over 20 participants.
yeah. Let's transition a little bit to Secret Santa. We'll just talk about it right now. There's our transition. So, Secret Santa. Before we wrap up, we have over 20 people participating, as you just stated.
Yeah.
I need to, and hopefully by the time people hear this in podcast form, I will go through and match up everyone. So if you are a participant, do not fret that you have not heard back from me.
Yep.
I'm going to match up everyone. You will be receiving the name of your Secret Santa, their Instagram, and I think everyone but maybe one person has an Instagram, and then their top 3 desires.
Okay.
Your job is going to be to go purchase a card, or if you have a card.
Quickly.
You gotta do it
and
quick.
not from Canada.
Who did that last year? Was it Dan?
Dan.
It was Dan. Of course it was Dan.
Merle.
Who almost got booted
Yeah. It's a problem.
due to lack of response. However, you will also be given instructions to have that card shipped directly to moi. Ricky and I will then collect it. Ricky, we need to work on some.
I will work on that.
Can you do that?
Yes, if you're going to do the heavy lifting, I'll work on goodies.
Yeah, you've been great at goodies. Last year you
Yeah.
had so many good. Look, I brought
yeah.
down my. Ricky and I teased some things earlier. I brought down some of my top Disney cards for a thing I had going on today,
Oh, yeah.
and I put it in my card stand that you got for us last year. So work on the goodies. These things came up during my talk.
Did they?
Oh,
were,
yeah.
were they on video?
Oh yeah.
I love it. I love
It
it.
was a big deal, man.
Amazing.
So if you could work on some goodies,
Yeah, I'll get to work on it.
and do we even want to throw this out there? If you are a listener and you have a product that perhaps you would like to donate, or even if you need us to purchase it, that you would like to have included as a Secret Santa goodie gift bag to promote your business, get at us on Instagram, Pack to the Future Podcast.
Yep, we'll promote the hell out of it if you give it to us or give it to us at a discount.
It's going to be a great time.
Yeah, it'd be amazing. It's good. It's going to be amazing. I am so excited for this turnout.
Yeah.
Way better than we could have ever hoped. And at the same time, you don't want it to get to 50. That'd be a problem.
I don't have time in my life
No,
for 15
this is
years, do you?
about as high as we can go, but it is so much fun. I'm so excited, and some new names.
Yeah.
I'm super excited for that.
I might wear my Christmas onesie again for that.
You have to. That's a must.
Plus my Disney Mickey ears,
Oh yeah,
my Santa Mickey ears.
and the Christmas light necklace.
Oh yeah, you know it. All right, get us on out of this place.
All right, it's been another fun show. For Chad, I'm Ricky, and Luka Doncic sucks. And I'm wishing all of you a one of one night. I'll take Anthony Davis all day.
Oh, get out. You know, we need to continue that conversation. So you always have in the back of your mind like different ideas how we can incorporate bets and like punishing one another as far as entertainment for the listeners.
Of course.
I am fully on board with taking whatever bet you got, and I'll take Luka.
Done. I'll work on that.
You want to drum up one of those things?
The contract will be written up. You'll be spending the weekend at Dan's house by Labor Day.
Man, I don't know, but you know what they say? Do you know the last person who went to Dan's house?
Do you know
what
the
they
last
said?
person that took an Uber to Omaha said?